happy Wednesday. It's time for our check-in. I was trying to post this a little bit earlier, but I felt like every time I tried, something happened, or there was some sounds that were unexplainable. So here we are. First thing I want to talk about is how grateful I am for the schedule that I get to keep. Most of you know that I have two jobs. I bartend at night and I am a substitute teacher during the day. And I absolutely adore both of my jobs. And because of that, I keep both of them. And, when something happens with the kids, I know that I could take a day off or a night off or both. And I can kind of work it out so that way everything's accommodated. And it is such a blessing because I know some people work 9 to 5 and they can't take time off. Sometimes they have to work overtime, and overtime's not really an option in either of my jobs. And I think altogether, I'm just super grateful that everything's kind of come to this place where I'm at right now, where I can take care of all the family stuff. I could take care of myself. I could take care of, if the dog gets cut up by jumping through the window again, whatever it is that happens, I know that it's gonna be okay. And I'm super grateful for that. And that's kind of one of the reasons why I joined the Arbonne team, is the idea of eventually just working as few hours as possible and spending all of those precious time moments with the boys and making sure that I don't miss out. I don't feel like I miss out on a whole lot right now, but I do. The volunteer hours in classrooms, or just like those little extra moments with the baby. So, this Arbonne thing, I'm making it work. I'm going to make it work for me because that's what I want. And if you want something, you make it work. So that's where we're at. I want to make sure that I send some love out for my parents this week too. They moved. I took over their house and they moved up north, and it's the first time since 1999 that they've moved. So they had to go through and purge and box everything up and relive all the sentimental things and get rid of little knickknacks. And it's so emotional moving. It's physically demanding. It's emotionally demanding. It's a lot of work. And here they did it, I just can't imagine myself being in my mid-50s. Charlie, hey. Sorry. and starting all over somewhere new. And I think it's super exciting. And I'm very excited for them. Honey, come here. Come here. I'm very excited for them. I just know that it's a very emotional time, and if I could give you a big hug, I would. So I love you guys. We're all sending our love out for you guys. The last thing I wanted to talk about today was why plant-based protein. Arbonne is all vegan, which means we're cruelty-free and we serve plant-based nutrition. And I know a lot of people from generations before millennials are afraid of the vegan word. It just has certain connotations that, anybody who's lived through the 90s kind of understands this vegan person. That's not exactly how it is today. It just means that it's plant-based and cruelty-free, which is incredible. But we all have heard over time why we shouldn't eat meat. The whole cholesterol thing, the farming thing, greenhouse gases, all of these arguments for not eating meat. But that's not really where I'm coming from today. Today, I want to talk about why plant-based. And it, to me, comes down to the fact that we get all of the same vitamins, nutrients, those key amino acids for building our own protein from plant-based and from milk-based. It doesn't, or meat-based. They're just about the same. There's like 2 or 3 ingredients, maybe, or vitamins B12, which aren't found in plant-based, but those are easy to come by. And having, I don't know, a piece of chicken every once in a while, or a B12 supplement, those can easily rectify that problem. The number one reason why you should eat plant-based protein is fiber. When Gabe's parents died, we did a lot of research on cancer, especially colon cancer. And what we found is that when people die, they literally die from the bottom up, from the colon all the way up. So your body starts to slow down. And where does it slow down the most? In the colon. And then your body tries to absorb key nutrients, but it can't because it's literally clogged full of you know what. And it's not able to pull out the nutrients that it needs to repair or get better or whatever it is that it's trying to do. But by eating fiber, you kind of keep everything going as well as possible. So you give yourselves your best chance, the best odds for repairing whatever it is inside of you that needs to be repaired, or getting those nutrients and vitamins so that way your body can recover from a sickness, illness, disease, whatever it is that is ailing you. So to me, it's kind of like it's proactive instead of reactive. So if you stay on top of your fiber intake, if you stay on top of those healthy choices now, then you don't have to face all of those hard choices later, or they might be postponed. You might not have as many all at once. It definitely gives you time. And the people that go out of their way to make conscious choices about what they are putting into their body typically live healthier lives, because you know that your 100 calories from a bag of M&Ms does not compare to the amazing benefits that you would have from a vegetable tray that is also 100 calories. So people who tend to put a little bit of effort, a little bit of thought into what they're eating do tend to live healthier lives. And when I was looking into our plant-based protein, it's pea protein as 20 grams per serving, which is a good standard size. The scoops are kind of minimal. So in the years that we've been taking whey protein, oh my goodness, I felt like I was having to chug a whole glass of protein shake, which isn't exactly the case. There's so much flavor, there's so much protein, and it really does go a long way. So, anyways, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. But if you guys have a moment, please send some love out into the world for somebody that you care about. Everybody lives such intricate lives, and you never know who needs that extra good vibe. So, you guys have a wonderful week, and we will see you next time.